Yeah, Sig P320.
It says that this gun is for people, it kind of is meant to be ambidextrous, right?
It is.
And they modeled, it won a competition.
It did, a very big competition.
And then they modeled the government's M17 and then carried
Correct.
M18.
Yep, so this would be...
Is that still the case?
Yes, this would be the case. So this one would be the equivalent of an M17.
Okay.
So the M17...
So this is the military...
Kinda.
Well, they said the M17 was...
So let me explain. So let's close it up really fast because it is empty.
And it is a single striker fire.
That's exactly right. It is single striker fire.
And so that just means there's no hammer.
Correct.
So then each time you pull the trigger, it's be about the same as the first time you
Yes, that's right. So the pressure you put on it should be equivalent, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be a single double.
And there's no and because of that, it's pretty easy to fire rapidly.
Correct.
Right, because you don't have to wait for the.
You don't have to wait.
To come all the way back.
Yeah, it's a really nice reset. It's not a gunny long reset. So the M17 that the military.
There's no safety.
There is no safety. So that's what I was going to say. The difference between the M17 and this. Well, first things first. The M17 is made of polymer, and this version is the AXG Classic. So it means it's got the shorter barrel, but it's got an aluminum frame instead of a polymer frame, and it's got the cool wood grips.
Yeah, so it's a little heavier then.
It's technically a little lighter.
Oh, really?
Because the aluminum is thinner than the polymer.
Okay.
Because they can have different tolerances with the aluminum compared to the polymer.
I mean, this looks pretty, but I definitely would not want to.
So you like a striker fired gun, correct?
This is striker fire.
Or I mean, you like a hammer fired gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the RX. You love the RX.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I can see, kind of two thoughts on it about it to truly understand that if you accidentally hit the hammer, what would happen.
Actually,
is that just like cocking it then?
So, do you want to know the real story?
Yeah.
So, when this won the military competition, people came out and said that this gun is not safe. Because if you hit this hard enough at a specific angle, it will actually discharge. And so, when it was first released, Sig had some issues with it firing.
Really?
Yeah, and there's a couple lawsuits that are actually pending right now. Some of it might just be operator error, but there's documentation of it misfiring when it was hit improperly, when it's cocked and locked.
Okay.
So.
But see, if you have one in the chamber, it's hot.
It is hot.
You can't.
And there's no safety, so you have to meet it. Yeah.
But if you have a one with a hammer, it's a double fire.
A double single action like this.
Single action.
So this is a double single action. See how that hammer goes back?
Yeah.
Or you can cock it back, and then it'll release.
So if you cock it back, though,
it's a super light trigger pull.
It's hot then.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe in some cases it's actually quite easy to just.
So back in the day with the cowboy guns, they used to be able to misfire all the time. So when you had old cowboy revolvers, and so they would actually leave one of the cylinders empty.
Yeah.
So that it was sitting on an empty cylinder, and then they would pull the trigger because it was double single and it would just rotate over, or they just pull back.
Oh.
There's lots of different ways to do it. But now, if you look inside, you can see there's a little bar. You see that little bar in there? That actually prevents it from going off while you're carrying it.
Okay.
So there's been some safety improvements, but CZ has really great hammer fired guns. I like ARX. Sig Sauer makes one called the P226 that looks very much like this.
Yeah, that's a double.
And that's a double single action. And that's a nice gun too. It's probably right around the same price as this. This is like, I think this MSRP is for $1,200.
But does that one come in aluminum?
Yeah, the P226 is an all aluminum gun. It was carried by the Navy SEALs.
How is that? Because it has a safety, right?
And it has a safety and a
No,
no, the 226 does not have a safety unit. It has a decocker.
Oh, okay.
So you can carry it cocked and then, or you can carry it just hammered down with a long first trigger pull.
Okay. And see, some people think the long first trigger pull
Is a safety.
helpful.
Because
because they have to be more meticulous. But if it also has not just a decocker, but it also has a hammer, the hammer can actually accidentally cock it.
You know,
But if you
people
have
say
a hammer
that.
and a decocker,
And a safety.
then that's not really as likely, right?
No, it's not. And your Walther has that. Your PPK and the AREX 01 and 02 both have that. They have a safety, a decocker, and a double single action. So you have a lot of safety.
I think they just need to take one apart to kind of see how it works inside.
We can take this one and compare it to the AREX.
I'm still kind of just curious about how, because I understand the words.
Right.
I understand the, single fire, but just seeing how it works is just different.
Okay.
It makes it to where you can actually, understand it.
I think there's some truth in that too. Here's your ears. Why don't you fire that one and see how you like it? Okay. There you go.
I'm afraid to hit the release.
You're fine.
It's like so close.
No, it's not gonna hurt at all. You got it. This one has a nice action too, that it doesn't, it's not as stiff of a spring as other guns.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Really?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel
I want to show
like-
something though. Look at your consistency.
Yeah.
Hey! I mean, you had a couple flyers down here, but look at that. That's getting way better.
Yeah, it was hard to hold this, I thought. I don't know. I felt like this one was kind of hard to hold.
Right.
How do you keep it open again?
Oh,
You have to.
without a magazine, you push up right
okay,
there.
there you go.
But if you want to keep it open and the magazine is empty, just put it in and pull back.
Yeah, okay.
And then it
But
locks
without a
open.
magazine, you just have to.
Yep, just click up on that. Do you want to shoot the Smith & Wesson or do you want to shoot this again?
No, I don't know why. I just didn't.
I can
wasn't
reload it.
loving it. I don't know. I didn't like it. Yeah, we'll just say that if you want to see us shoot anything specific, let us know. Click, subscribe, like, all of that. If you want to just watch us goof around,
It's
or
true.
you're just interested in us, finding something and
Learning something new about shooting.
yeah. Well, thanks.
Like and subscribe. Have a great night.